What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On the bench today, we've got the X03 Surge from Haiboxing. Now, I'm a big Haiboxing fan. You follow the channel, you've seen I've had several of their RCs featured on the channel, but they've got a boat now, and that's cool, guys. I was excited to have the opportunity to get one of these and share it with you. So, looking at the box here, ages 14 plus, 2.4 gigahertz, powerful motor. It's got a 370 brush motor, multi-directional. It does have a self-rating option, digital display on the transmitter, and you can change up. They're saying right here, left, right throttle control switch, so you are able to switch it from mode 1 to mode 2 on this one to have either a left-hand throttle or a right-hand throttle. So, silver was on the front. Does come in orange and silver. I've got the orange one right there. There's some more branding. Surge, radio-controlled, speedy yacht. Anything else we need to look at here? There we go. There's the orange version. That's what we're going to see here momentarily. All right, guys, everything that was in the box is out in front of us to have a look at. Let's start with the paperwork. We got a warranty card here. So you're going to want to register this RC to be eligible for the warranty, so pay attention to that. Another thing that's actually very important here, separate leaflet, is how to lubricate the main shaft spindle tube. If you are new to RC boats, very important to maintain them. And this actually gives you very detailed instructions on both sides, actually, how to lubricate that main shaft spindle. Very important you do so. Let's look at the instruction manual. Now, Haiboxing always have good instruction manuals. This one's no different. Nicely illustrated, all the functions of the transmitter, how to install the batteries into the RC and access the hatch, functions of the boat. It's all here, guys, as well as illustrated parts list at the back there. All right, we'll put that aside. We got a goodie bag. So, starting, we got a little mini Phillips screwdriver. We have a prop wrench in there. We have a spare prop. There is a spare prop nut in there as well. And we've got 5 plugs, which will plug into the bottom of the hull, which we'll give you a look at momentarily here. Batteries. We got 2 batteries with this one. Lithium ion, 7.4 volts. So they're 2-cell batteries, 800 milliamp hours. They do have the Dean's plug on the end. Very nice plug. These are very similar in size to a lot of their 1/18 scale batteries, lithium ion and LiPo, so those should be interchangeable with the Surge here. Now the charger, standard USB outlet, that end, balance plug on that end to charge up your batteries. That would just plug into the white plug right there, your balance plug. That aside, we got a little nose protector here. If you're driving aggressively near a dock or near rocks, you're going to want to make sure that's on to avoid any damage from a head-on collision. Bam, love it. On the transmitter, have a quick look at it. All the functions of this transmitter are clearly laid out in the manual. I'll leave it up on the screen as well. It does take 3 AA batteries to power this one up. Love the size of this. Easy to grip, really nice. We've got our on-off switch right there. You can see that indicator light. When we do get some telemetry on here, and we'll have a closer look at that once we get out for our first run with it. But right now I can see that we're in left-hand mode. You can see the signal between the transmitter and the boat in the upper left-hand corner, and your battery life of the transmitter in the upper right-hand corner. So that's all cool, guys. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, you can switch between left-hand and right-hand mode depending on which side you like your throttle. I like my throttle on the left, so it's going to stay right the way it is, and steering on the right. So nice transmitter. I like that. Right, let's pull in the X03 Surge. Let's have a closer look at it. This thing looks awesome. Loving the orange with the blue, the purple, the black graphics on there. Just pop. Now, also available in the silver, as you're seeing back there on the box, but I'm really liking this orange. Now, I pre-assembled the boat stand that came with it, just 4 interlocking pieces. We want to make sure we protect the prop and the rudder, and that's why they include it, to get those crucial parts off the ground so you're not potentially damaging them. Now, the hull, awesome looking silver color. You're going to see 5 holes, 1 up front, 2 there, and 2 more there. Well, that's what those little rubber plugs were for in the goodie bag. You want to plug those holes up, and that'll just reduce drag and give you a little bit better experience on the water. All right, let's flip it around here and let's look at the back. Got a nice rudder here, offset to the right. Your prop right there. This thing, it's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. And what's really nice about this boat, guys, I've had a few of these little RC boats on the channel, but not like this. Check out the hatch here. It's got a dual hatch. The first one has a magnet in it, so it's just magnetized like that. That's pretty cool. And then your secondary hatch is where all the waterproofing is. So what we're going to do is I'll bring it out this way. So you can see we've got the 3 dials there. and they're clearly labeled lock and unlock. And we just flip it to the unlock, and this will lift up from the front to the back like that. So you can see that hatch has got a nice rubber seal on there. That should keep the majority, if not all, the water out of the inside of the boat there. We got a little gel pack there, another little warning safety information in there, and it's just telling you to keep, when you have the battery plugged in, keep it kind of clear of the moving parts. Now I got a little servo there that almost looks like a 9G servo there on that one. And you can see we've got our plug there for the ESC receiver, which looks like it's going to be, well, I can see it in there, but it's mounted way up front here, so we're not going to be able to have a look at that. 370 brush motor there. You can see the cooling coil around there. Your intake is at the bottom here. Okay. There's your intake for the water right there. And then there's where the water will spit out, is at the side. So when we get this on the water, you're going to see probably a little stream coming out the side there. And that just means that the intake or the cooling system is working properly. And it's important to have that because these motors do get quite hot with no airflow. But yeah, you can see in there, we can see the shaft. You can see we've got the straps there, the Velcro strap to hold the battery. Just strapped in the battery just to see how it fits nice and tight in there. And that's exactly where you want it. You want to strap it in with the included Velcro strap there to make sure it doesn't move around. Now, everything on this boat is dead center. The motor, the ESC, obviously the shaft coming out, but the battery and the servo are off to either side. I bet you the servo side here has a little bit extra weight built into it to counterbalance the weight of the battery. So that boat is sitting nice and flat in the water. Now, the batteries on this one, guys, the runtime advertised for this boat with the two batteries is 16 plus minutes. They're advertising 20 plus miles per hour, so right at 32 kilometers per hour, which is a decent speed. And the range on this one, 120 meters range advertised. That is great range. Shouldn't need any more than that. Very impressive. But what's very impressive about this one, guys, actually, let's just throw the covers back on. We'll start with the primary cover. Show you how that goes on. You see those two orange tabs on the back there. Well, you want to put them on a bit of an angle and then drop that front down. And I kind of just wiggle it. There we go. It's dropped into place. And the tabs, you can hear they kind of lock into place like that. And the top cover here, you can see the tab on the front, angle on the front, and just drop it down, and that magnet catches it. So the coolest thing about this boat, guys, is you don't have to worry. It does have a low voltage alarm, and it does have, if you're getting out of range, it will notify you that you're getting a little too far out as well, so don't worry about that. And another cool fail-safe on this one, if you were to happen to capsize there and go upside down with the boat, you can, it does have self-righting, and all you would do, I believe, is take that left-hand stick, your throttle stick, up and down rapidly, and what that's going to do is going to rock that boat, and it'll rock it to a point where it's going to turn back over, and you're good to continue on. We're going to wrap this one up right now with the X03 Surge from Haiboxing. Looks good. I'm expecting it to perform good. Haiboxing hasn't let me down yet, so I don't expect anything different from this one. Now, weather's not looking too great out there right now, so we'll get it out in the next couple of days. We're going to get those batteries charged up, ready to go, so when the weather's ready to go, we're ready to go. So hope you can join me for that one. If you like this video, make sure you big thumbs up. You want to get some more info on the X03 Surge or grab one for yourself, check out the links down below in the description. And if you're new to the channel, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell before you head out, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.